change agent of the future for social is a big data modeler, amazing creative person that understands the intersection of code and content.
Whatever your passion and career field is, the more social you are, it will only make you more marketable and more competitive in your field.
Ultimately, social needs to become just part of what we do. And so you need to become not the social media guy, but you need to be the CMO at some point who happens to be very smart about social as well as other things. So I think it's that evolution beyond just I'm a social change agent to I am a change agent for the business.
So I think the career path for a social change agent is limitless because a social change agent can be in any part of the organization. Companies today are looking for those who implement change.
So when I think of the career path for a social change agent, I'm thinking about the impact technology is going to have on their job moving forward. But increasingly, they're going to have to make decisions about systems and data that past marketers did not have to face.
The fact that you can build a personal brand is almost like creating that living resume. That living resume can move very, very quickly because what's relevant today on social is not what was relevant 2 years ago.
And use social media merely as a tool to access and engage at the right time. So they really become strategists on customer engagement.
The entire concept of collaborative business is that the boundaries between external social and internal social will have to collapse.
I believe that businesses will continue to open up and they have to eliminate internal silos in order to become successful social businesses.
I think greater and greater collaboration just leads to more success for everyone.
It's not necessarily a zero sum, it's a win-win-win scenario and winning across multiple platforms. And that is something that we should all be looking forward to and try to empower the next generation of thought leaders to be able, and just participants in this economy, to be able to have those tools.
I mean, every day we live in a world of word-of-mouth collaborative buying, word-of-mouth collaborative sharing. If we make a mistake, the whole world knows it because it's public and it's social. So, you know, our world is the collaborative economy.
So I think social business is becoming one of those fundamental things where you could call it a buzzword, but the reality is it's a sign of that wave of change of social becoming a legitimate communication channel.
Yeah, so the future of social business is really, it's going to become not a separate thing. Social business will become part of the way we do business. And so as it's integrated into helping me make better decisions, helping inform direction of product and everything. So it becomes integrated into the business.
So it allows small companies to scale their relationships to compete with big ones, and allows big companies to personalize and socialize themselves to operate on a smaller level. So the future of social business is returning business to a fundamental relationship nature, and it will pervade every aspect of successful companies.
So I think the future of social business is one where we actually won't be talking about social because it will be so much the part of what everybody does. It won't be a separate entity, a separate group, a separate thing. It will be embedded and infused in your engagement strategy, the way that you engage with your clients and your employees. It'll be infused in the way that you do your sales, the way that you do your marketing. It will be embedded into everything that you do.
And looking at that, it's increasingly important because more and more future managers are getting that information from social media activities.
Well, I think that we like to say in our team that social is everyone's job. This is not your granddad's TV broadcast network coming into existence. This is an alive, changing, thriving ecosystem that will grow far beyond all the networks we know into all sorts of niches. This is an opportunity for brand marketers of all stripes to connect directly with what consumers are thinking, feeling, what their hopes and desires are, how they want to live, because frankly, they're living today and they're living digitally, and all of us are doing it of all age groups. Whereas before, we might spend millions of dollars researching what our consumers want. Now they're telling us, and they're telling us every second of the day.